Ever wondered what the most expensive substances on Earth are? Forget gold, forget diamonds. Today, we're diving into materials so rare, so valuable, that a single gram could cost more than your entire house, or even a small country's GDP. Welcome to our ultimate price comparison of Earth's rare materials. Most people think the rarest materials are just gems or precious metals, but the truth is far stranger. Some barely exist, some are created in labs, and others are so dangerous that scientists handle them with extreme caution. By the end of this video, you'll see why gold seems cheap in comparison. And stay tuned, because the material we'll reveal at the top of this list costs more per gram than all the gold ever mined in history combined. Let's start with the classics, gemstones. Gems have fascinated humans for thousands of years, but some are so rare that even a small piece is worth a fortune. Red diamonds are perhaps the rarest color. With only a few dozen known naturally occurring, a single gram can fetch up to $5 million. Their intense color and tiny supply make them true treasures. Painite, once considered the rarest mineral on the planet, was first discovered in Myanmar in the 1950s. For decades, only a couple of crystals were known to exist. Today, 1 gram can cost around $300,000, and collectors are still hunting for more. Blue garnet is another fascinating stone. It changes color under different lighting, from blue in daylight to purplish under incandescent light. Extremely rare, it's mostly found in Madagascar, and prices can easily reach tens of thousands per gram. And of course, the classic diamond. While not nearly as rare as the other stones on this list, a high-quality diamond can cost $50,000 to $60,000 per gram. Still impressive, but when compared to some materials we'll see next, it's almost cheap. Now things get wild. Scientists often work with substances so rare that they barely exist outside of specialized labs. These are not just expensive, they're almost priceless. Californium 252 is a highly radioactive isotope, used in nuclear reactors, medical devices, and neutron sources. 1 gram can cost $27 million. Why so expensive? It's incredibly hard to produce and extremely dangerous to handle. Actinium 225, used in cutting-edge cancer treatments, is worth around $29 billion per gram. Its rarity and medicinal potential make it one of the most valuable substances on the planet. Tritium, a radioactive form of hydrogen, is used in nuclear fusion research and luminous signs. Each gram costs about $30,000, and while that's less than diamonds in some cases, the technical complexity makes it extremely rare. Carbon-14, most famous for radiocarbon dating, is another radioactive isotope. At roughly $3.2 million per gram, it's crucial for archaeology and science, yet almost impossible to collect in large quantities. Now we enter the realm of materials that feel like science fiction. Substances that you won't find in stores or even in nature. Endohedral fullerenes are specially engineered carbon molecules where other atoms are trapped inside a cage-like structure. Used in quantum computing and advanced physics research, 1 gram costs $100 to $160 million. That's more than the price of a luxury yacht. And then there's antimatter, the ultimate prize on this list. Antimatter is literally the mirror of matter. When it meets regular matter, it annihilates in a burst of energy. Producing even a microgram requires gigantic particle accelerators and unimaginable energy. The cost, about $62.5 trillion per gram. To put that in perspective, just 1 gram is more expensive than the GDP of many countries. At this point, it's worth pausing and thinking, why are these materials so valuable? It's not just rarity. Production cost, danger, usefulness in medicine or technology, and scientific potential all contribute. For instance, gold costs about $56 per gram. Diamonds can go for $55,000 per gram. Californium 252 reaches $27 million per gram. Actinium 225 skyrockets to $29 billion per gram. And antimatter, a mind-blowing $62.5 trillion per gram. Notice the jump from everyday luxury to extreme scientific rarity. Gold feels cheap in comparison, right? Here are some quick mind-blowing facts about these materials. Antimatter is so rare that if you had 1 gram, it could power a spaceship for a journey to Mars. Californium 252 is so radioactive that a tiny speck can set off neutron detectors. Red diamonds are so rare, many jewelers have never seen one in person. Painite was once so scarce that museums were the only places to find it. And remember, rarity doesn't always mean beauty. Some of these isotopes are invisible, colorless, or dangerous, but they are priceless to science. So, what have we learned today? The Earth is full of treasures far beyond gold and diamonds, materials that are rare, expensive, and often life-changing for science and medicine. Whether it's the dazzling sparkle of a red diamond or the almost mystical value of antimatter, these substances remind us how extraordinary our planet and human ingenuity can be. If you enjoyed this journey through the world's most expensive materials, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon. Which material shocked you the most? Let us know in the comments below.